Who do you guys think is going to win, Indonesia or Japan? Japan is looking like a very strong team, dude.
Japan actually having Torbjorn Reaper DPS with
Torbjorn Reaper DPS, the double shotgun.
Up a little bit compared to the normal, we would say, from Japan's side.
Yes, this is
a slow. I appreciate the massive new tier 1
on KSG, and with Feral having Plankton as their off-tank, this is actually really surprising that KSG is the one who's playing the Zarya here.
Yeah, could totally work when you can actually cover as a tank or against the double. Oh, and
actually, Japan's comp is actually really good. Double shotgun, so if they dive you, you can blow them up. Plus, the Sovereign's going to try to hack you, or the Tracer is going to try to kill you in the back, but you have to Torb turret. It's actually really smart.
I think that they actually saw the double flankers coming, because Torbjorn with that turret and that auto aim is an effective measure against the double flankers. So a good preparation. I think Japan did their homework really well, and having Reaper on that as well also kind of fortifies the idea that Japan was expecting the Winston double flankers. So good preparation from Japan. This is what the composition difference is, what's getting them the lead here.
Yeah, I think.
Look at Nico. Look at Nico just smack his Torb turret.
And went
look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
From that, having the
bro,
turret gone now.
Did you see that, dude? Indonesia is so scared of the Torb that they hacked the fucking turret and they all dove the turret.
Jael.
Look at this. They're setting up a 3-2-1 dive to kill the Torb turret.
Yeah, I think Japan did their homework and went step forward.
There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Gone now. Proxy to go down to that before Zekrom actually taken down from Torbjorn shots. So that's early tank gone, and without the tank.
Oh, that was a good shot from Nico, and Mint? Also double boot from Mint there.
Of course, with the help of all of teammates, but still picking up both kills as a Lucio. Doesn't happen.
My brother likes smart water.
Indonesia finally found that curveball they were looking for there. They are going with the Pharmacy. Control Center is not exactly the best map to play the Pharmacy here, but they do feel that they need to go with this because they know that the Japanese composition doesn't have a lot of anti-air in them.
Yeah, you might be right, as we're seeing some shots being fired from off to the side. Trying to target everyone inside next to the control point. But, Zekrom dead again, but Speed?
Okay, good. Post bomb from Speed 75.
But we talked about this before. When you have Pharah or Echo, you have to consider about the other support, the backline, the members who are on the ground. And knowing that, Japan, they just ignored Pharah at all.
So it is basically the same concept with the Pharah.
Is there actually
the
the best water brand?
If you're gonna pair it with a Mercy,
is it like Boss really good or some shit? Or is that like a bougie water brand?
That means either that the forces in the air need to do enough damage to compensate that numbers disadvantage, but it is not the case for now, and that is why Japan, although they did allow the flip for a split second.
Fight! And with the Death Blossom, taking out the
100-6.
Who had all the advantage. Team Japan just secure that first.
100-6.
Yeah, again, a very strong display for Japan, exactly as we have been expecting them
I'm just drinking spring water from Publix.
And they even surprised us with a new composition. I think this was really smart from Japan. The good idea, it was a good idea for them in a sense that, okay, we know what they're going to play, so why not counter them?
Micron filtered.
Single-handedly countered the double flankers with the Torbjorn, and also
an ozonated, whatever the fuck that means.
Wasn't able to do much because it was deterred so much by the Reaper, and so it was a really good idea from Japan. If Indonesia wants to play the Pharah, this is probably the best map to play because this is going to be Gardens, but Indonesia is opting to go with the double flankers again.
If you can actually go all the way. Zekrom was being cut down so many times from the... Okay, there's again, Ramatra going a little strong. Kiriko, first one to be down.
It's really interesting to see that how Japan gets all these early kills so easily. This just shows how good cohesion Japan has. So Mint, although Lucio is not necessarily has the highest healing output, but the speed boost
Look at the Winston. Look at the Winston, chat. You guys looking at this? Look at the Winston.
Lucio is not necessarily has the highest healing output, but the speed boost and is not necessarily has the highest healing output, but the speed boost and coordination makes Japan so strong. But here is that opening. Maybe Indonesia was looking for a good hack onto Kuki's Cassidy and took them out, but no further action means that Japan has time to regroup.
I don't think he was hindered, was he?
Will just rotate to the side. And Tracer looking out for some potential to rotate into the point and contest. But the entire team of Japan actually
if he got hindered,
so
wouldn't
Indonesia, either they make the
there's no
long
hinder
rotation towards the left or across the bridge.
Yeah, Kuki again. It was Nico and control center last time, but right after seeing the double flankers, they are going straight to the Torbjorn, and Japan is just doing really well.
Okay, they take down Reaper, but Indonesia, they lost both of them before.
I'm pretty sure if someone dies to a hinder grenade, the Cassidy would get the co-credit.
Somehow he managed to stay alive, but now, okay, switching the hero into Jungle Queen. I think that might be a better idea. Even Proxy is actually bringing Cassidy on his own. And I think Speed 75 is actually really good on Tracer, so he might actually just stay on that hero for a longer time.
I don't have any issues with Tracer. Cassidy is kind of the head scratcher a little bit because it doesn't add any
room temp water is not good water, bro. Get that water cold, man. Don't put your don't snap.
More hit scan power up close, but Japan, even with the changes from Indonesia, is winning these neutral fights, and they're not even using ults here, so it's going to be an uphill fight for Indonesia because Indonesia, if they want to win these fights with the ult disadvantage, they have to bait out the ultimates of Japan.
Japan is spawn camping him, chat. Japan is spawn camping him. It is 200 to 6%.
Yes, she's not even scared a bit. Oh, might have overstepped a little bit, getting that covered by 99%. Here we go.
Yes,
no one else to come.
I don't think there is anyone to contest.
And that is it. Japan's going to take the first Lijiang Tower.
Japan is on the offense, and it looks like after Nico uses that teleport, he is going to change to the Tracer, so it's going to be
look at this.
A Winston double flankers. Same with Indonesia,
Jay, what do you think is the most overrated fast food place? Most overrated?
To be honest, I think that on the attacking side,
holy shit!
Never mind about the compositions because Nico's going brrr. And but Japan
most overrated oh my god, Nico!
Nico wins. Okay, I wanted to highlight on the Tracer fight.
I say Taco Bell's dog.
Nico Tracer versus a Speed 75 Tracer. That was one of the highlights that I wanted to point out before, but here we have it.
Yo, my friend, who cares about compositions if Nico can fire and kill everyone on the point?
Where are they fighting?
Yeah, they're fighting all the way in point B, and it is going to be an early point A for Japan here.
Oh yes, they are. Okay, so that's the first gone away from Indonesia now. As Japan, they have kept their pushing.
Wow, this is one of the biggest time banks in Buzzard World that I've seen in a while, and Japan, although it is unofficial because it is not the Overwatch League, already holds a record for the fastest push.
Yeah, Taco Bell's ass, bro.
So this
Arby's
is a
ass.
dominance once again for Japan.
Burger King's ass.
I was wanting to say that Indonesia's support line swapped to the support line that Japan has, and I think this is a superior backline for this composition. So swaps one of the things.
Hello, I don't think.
Well, they do have.
I don't think.
Similar ultras now.
Yeah,
maybe because they got a little bit more.
I don't think In-N-Out's overrated. I used to think it was overrated.
To them,
but then like
it is going to be a slower pace.
I got older
because Nico
and then I had to pay for my own food. And then I noticed that when I went to In-N-Out and I bought my own food, it was very cheap. And I was like, wait, holy shit. Yeah, I could get a burger, fries, and a drink for like $5 almost or some shit. God damn.
With the double flank, catching Tracer.
And it's pretty good.
So, Shrimp is down again. So, even though if the Nano is quicker than Cloud, who already has, by the way, the Nano, Indonesia had that chance to use that Nano Monkey a little bit faster than Japan and make that stabilization happen.
Dude.
But no.
Japan has almost 6 minutes for the third phase of Blizz World.
Of the Indonesia down, and they just steamrolled into point B.
No,
And
in and out is not a Florida
alive
thing. It's a
with
West
not
Coast.
much of an ult usage from Team Japan.
KFC is not S tier. How are you gonna say KFC is S tier when Popeyes is in the same
Payload
fucking
is actually
category?
all the way out
Popeyes is a
of
lot
the
better
back,
than
which means this is a
KFC.
4v5.
And still, Japan is making these kills.
Like, I like Five Guys. Five Guys is good and all, but like I also don't want to have to take out a loan to eat a burger.
Thanks to
Like,
that rally, but Shrimp is anti-needed and down. I wanted to mention this earlier, G-Clef, but Cloud yesterday had some nasty anti-needs, and Cloud is doing it again.
yeah, Cloud is fucking
You can
disgusting.
have all the fun. Well, while pushing the payload, if you have nothing else to do, just make sure you have the perfect biotic grenade.
So for Indonesia right now, they just need to pop.
He's
all their
saying
ults right now,
anti-nades
because at this
from
point,
Cloud
there
for
is
the
no
Ana.
tomorrow. There is no next fight, because if you lose this fight, this is going to be the full cap for Japan.
There's no sunset.
Okay.
This might be EMP. Pretty good.
Nico taking down Chun-Li
Wow.
again. And Mint
Look
with
at the
that
fucking.
rally.
Oh my
who cares
god.
about the fight?
4
Because
minutes and
What?
the
28
payload
seconds.
is already in.
And you know what's even
And 4
crazy? The
minutes,
fucking
28
coordination with
second time ban
Japan.
for the side
They
of Japan.
EMP
What a
the
massive
fucking
time ban.
brig. They're trying to kill the brig. She pops
Team Japan,
rally.
they
She
didn't
doesn't
even
die
have
and
to
she
get the
lives
final
with the pocket, bro.
Kills.
Japan
to get that
has the
payload in.
coordination. Oh my god.
Wow.
It was too fast that I actually lost track of that payload.
Wow, that
Okay,
was
this
pretty
is-
rough.
Oh
play.
my god.
This is a highlight reel. This is basically a highlight reel from Nico there. We haven't mentioned Nico as much for Japan, but even while we were casting Overwatch Contenders APAC G-Clef, we couldn't.
Nico, bro.
Excuse my
Jay is
language,
screaming
but we
without
couldn't
the
shut
S
up
right
about
now.
Nico,
Dude,
because Nico's
Nico,
so
bro.
good. He made the heroics. He made.
You know what
this-
Nico looks like,
sometimes
chat?
He turned around an entire series.
You know what Nico reminds me
that
of?
was losing to winning.
Nico
And
reminds
this
me
kind
of, like,
difference maker is.
Me watching my
It's
own
on full
stream.
display
Like, my
against
tracer is just
Yeah,
fucking
Nico's
insane. My
tracer.
gameplay is just amazing, right?
We knew that. It was always pretty talented on that hero. Well, along with the teamwork, of course. But Indonesia does not really, not matching up the power
Yeah,
level at the moment. And
These casters are the goats,
but
bro.
it was their defense. Now that Indonesians in offense, can they actually push all the way just like Japan?
It'll be definitely a tall task. Kuki is there to scout the composition of what Indonesia is running. Indonesia is
How many
still
times a
running the
week do you
Winston
work out?
double
4.
flanker comp. I think if Indonesia
I have a
wants
lower,
to run this comp,
I have a
then
push day, a
Speed
pull day,
75
a lower
has
body
to-
day, and
I don't think Speed 75 has to go
a
to the back line. I
upper
think
body day.
Speed 75 has to follow Nico to the end of the world and just stop Nico from doing damage to their own back line. I think that's going to be enough.
If you can win and speed, takes down Kuki first. That's a DPS gone for a long respawn now, even though it's a Sombra.
That is a start. KSG very, very low as well. If KSG falls, that is going to be the
Oh,
opening that
KSG
Indonesia needs.
died, but
Zekrom
Nico is still
falls,
alive.
though, but still, Indonesia will be having that
You know
number
what's
advantage,
you know what I like?
and
You know what I
that
like
is
about this
advantage.
chat?
Yeah, they will come eventually, but Indonesia.
Oh no, but
Not
You know what I
really
like
forcing
about
all the way,
Overwatch 2
not
that's not in
going
Overwatch
for
1?
it? I
In
thought they had a
Overwatch 2,
chance.
when
Yeah,
you
they
lose
had
a
their
player,
kills, but
some
then the
fights are
backline of
winnable.
Japan went
4v5.
on full
Even if you're down a player. That's what I really enjoy. In Overwatch 1, if it's 6v6 and when you lose one, you're not going to win.
Yeah, we thought it was okay. Here comes Zekrom
LJ
again.
Doe, appreciate the massive prime
Around
sub.
the point, there is also KSG, the both Winstons. Back and
Oh,
forth.
good nade. It forces the Suzu out, so that means KSG can dive very, very safe, confidently.
But not catching the kill, actually. KSG has to rotate all the way back around stream.
This down.
Get taken down eventually. Zekrom pops that rage, trying to survive.
Zekrom pops a rage, but Shrimp is already down, so they are very sustain here. It
usually
looks
just
like
get
Zekrom's
Doe.
going to fall,
LJ
and
Doe.
Does Cloud with the anti-need again and again.
Oh, even picking up the kill. This guy can be offensive at the same time. Are you trying to run? We have the snipe.
So Japan is using their ultimates in a very disciplined manner right now. They're only using the ults that they absolutely need to use. So this means that even though Indonesia are using the ults to try to make it an opening for this fight, Japan wins, not only do they win, but they have more ultimates that they can spare. But right now, Cloud has the nano that they can use to KSG. After that nano, KSG will be probably having that Primal Rage, and the EMP will be online.
That's how your Brig is supposed to play, chat. You're sitting right on your fucking Ana and protecting your Ana.
Has to be a little bit careful because every single time he's in the air, he's already
early EMP. They're denying the sound barrier from
Indonesia. This is a chance. Oh, but the response back from Japan is pretty good. Okay, their speed. He needs to stick that and get the kill.
Okay, so both heroics from both.
Who wins? Who wins? Speed or Nico?
This has to be
who's
the
gonna
chance.
Win?
Yeah, let's go. That's so close. We call Zuri.
Oh, he took the mega. Oh, it's a stalemate. What a fucking steal from Speed.
Okay, draw. We call it a draw. Okay?
That was a fucking nice 1v1 right there.
Okay, Charlie is finally using that sound barrier. Nico is nanoed and
Jay3? Is that how you say that? I appreciate that.
Japan is driving Indonesia out of their point once again.
Indonesia had a quicker response. With the respawn distance, but Japan just comes back.
Bro, I can't wait until I see Japan versus fucking South Korea. That's gonna be a fucking disgusting game.
Only 35 seconds only available for the last push potential, but no ult available whatsoever. The only thing that might be charged up is Primal Rage.
So this is going to be last fight territory for Indonesia. Japan has Nico's Pulse Bomb, who has been on point so far, and KSG has that Primal Rage to push anyone out. Early kill to Chonli. Shrimp is perilously low, and it looks like Indonesia's hopes are fading out.
10 seconds now. No support, no tank. Just speed and proxies left. Indonesia.
Okay, there is a sneaky touch from
Okay, that's one tick. But you need a lot more than that. And
is there anyone to contest?
Proxies? No! And that is going to be it.
Nah.
Japan taking Blizzard World.
Nah, that is insane, dude.